seagulls follow trawler. It's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.
Talking nonsense. So I thought, no, enough's enough. Why should I put up with that? Talking nonsense. So I thought, no, enough's enough. Why should I put up with that? Don't back down, double down. Don't back down, double down.
Yes, I was just drumming away there playing that tune, man. Gets better every time I hear it. All aboard! Hello, welcome to the Bhoycie bus. What day is it? Wednesday. I can't keep up with the days at Christmas. I was back to work today though. That was a culture shock, I tell thee. But thankfully I have some respite and something to look forward to tonight when we can all jump on the Bhoycie bus. We've got love farts, we've got 4-leaf clovers flying in, Mon the Hoops, Ian McIntosh. I was in makeup, mate. That's all I'll say on that one, mate. I hope everyone's well as always. Thank you for watching our little sort of, I call it, novelty, but I'm kind of enjoying being Celtic manager back in 2001 with this array of talent we have. So why not share the experience with you, bunch of legends, every Wednesday night? Why not? I don't see any harm in that. We're trying to go live on Twitch. I'm going to guess it's not working. Well, it says we're live. Oh my God. I've got no idea if it's working or not. I'm so shit at all this, honestly. But I tried to link it. I don't think it is working. Anyway, I tried to link it using the old StreamYard. So I look at that cheek already. Liam Collo comes in. Hope I pronounced your surname right, Liam. I do apologise. Welcome along on the bus. And he said, when is Bhoycie getting sacked? Is that really the attitude? And Philip DeMarco, everyone's favourite pantomime villain on a Championship Manager stream, is in the building. It's a very good evening from him. Can we win the quadruple? Is the headline banner. I don't know, can we? We're on one hell of a run. I'm just trying to think how we left off last time. A 4-2 away win in the second leg, an 8-3 aggregate win over Brøndby domestically. 10 wins out of 13 after a shaky start. Yes, it was. But most recently a win at East End Park. I'm sure there was plenty of banter flying about that I'm sacked if I lose at East End Park. But I didn't lose to Dunfermline. Ian McIntosh, she is saying he tested positive for COVID. Life's good. Well, I hope you're feeling all right and it's merely just symptoms you've got. I hope isolation allows you as much time as possible on the bus, mate, over the next week or so. But seriously, I hope you're all right. of course. Donny Boy's in the house, on the hoops. You know it, Donny. Donny by Ian Get Better. Soon we echo that sentiment here at Bhoycie Bus HQ, whatever you want to call it. That's good. Oh, that's good. We're all feeling the love. And Liam Cole says, as long as you beat that Southside shite, I think we can do that. Are we still in the League Cup? Yep, we're still in the League Cup quarter final. Well, we should do all right in that. And of course, still to make his debut, big money signing, Shinsuke Nakamura joins 4 years before he actually did. It was 2005 he joined, wasn't it? Strachan's first season. Strachan's second season. I can't remember. Someone tell me in the comments. But yeah, we have sort of got ahead of time with a big assist from Gordon Strachan in his scouting department from 2005 or 6, whenever it was. Because basically the good thing is Nakamura, we know, ends up becoming a baller at Celtic. So I think he should be a postage stamp signing. Jock Steiner, sorry I'm late. Has anyone said get a haircut yet? Don't want to have missed the humour. That one really gets to me, Jock Steiner. You know, it's Jock Steiner, sorry. Steiner. See the things when you're reading stuff like I mean, get a haircut. It's just hits me there, you know. I know, but some people don't have anything better to do with their time, but you know. Ronnie Pickering. How long until you get a Manscaped deal over the line, Bhoycie? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not that they've asked anyway, or I've asked them. I'm not. I just think too many folk have used Manscaped. I think everything we do has to be slightly, dare I say it, slightly with the advertising thing. They'll try and be a wee bit original, but who knows? Surely there's a beer company by now wanting to sponsor us anyway, I'll tell you that. Philip DeMarco, the king must be sold 20 million minimum. Take the dough. I can't. What are you trying to do me here, Del Piero? We've not even played a match. I've just explained how we're in every tournament. We've brought in Nakamura, and he's already banging the Sir Henrik Larsson drum. You wash your mouth out with soap, my boy. Not any more wine. Right. Feed the bear. Yes, mate. Oh, and the Bhoycie Bus. What the hell do we care? What the hell do we care? Love it. Has Cherno Samba been signed? No, but I think we did make a bid, so he might arrive. Did you sell my Alan Thompson? I did. I know. Same surname, minus the P. Stephen, good to have you on the show, by the way, bud. I know Alan Thompson. It was 5.5 million we got for him, and I just feel that whilst whilst I'm obviously saying don't sell Henrik for even 20. 5.5 I felt represented good value for Alan Thompson. But we're gonna have a wee bit of patter. Obviously, this show is a bit of a nostalgia show as well. I appreciate not everyone has a clue what's going on in the game. That's fine. But what we can do is always sort of, hop on board the bus, because the Bhoycie Bus can actually go in time. That's the beauty of the Bhoycie Bus. So we're back in 2001, and there's we've got to have a think about the squad, where we're at, and tonight's question that we're going to put out is going to be your favourite player of the Mon era. I think they said the Mon Arena, the Mon era, the Martin O'Neill era. Who was your favourite player? Tell us why. Henrik Larsson not included. We're going to try and make it a fair competition, but I want some good examples as well. Jockstina, is there any clubs you'd leave the Celtics for? There's going to be interest. Never. Wouldn't leave Celtic. Can he do that? Can he do it? Missed the first few of this. Did you ever give Stefan Bonas a debut? Jason, I'm going to let you take a wild guess. Good to have you with us, though, mate. Thank you for watching on the old YouTube. Douglas Hughes, Manscaped is good gear and it helps you get your nut king. I can't think what you possibly mean, Douglas. What on earth have you done to upset me? I'll be brave, man. Why do you think I'm stuck in this, attic? I think people are calling it from the other side of the city. It's far from an attic, but anyway. Rest assured, the reason I'm cooked up in here is because Johan Ferrohan is going to kill me. I've basically not offered him a new contract yet. I'm not quite sure if he deserves one. He's on a long-term deal as it is. I'm going to let that one play out. But a home tie against St Johnstone. First match of my Celtic supporting life. I think it was 97, 98 season. Could be wrong. And it was Celtic at home to St Johnstone. We won 4-1. I can't remember all who scored. Henrik scored a penalty. Drilled it down the middle. Right, let's get on with this. So we could be a wee bit more attacking, can't we? We're at home. Get Naka in there. What do you think? Do you want him out wide? Love a bit of Naka. Jason comes back in. He says Lubo was class. Jay Lee, I've got to agree with Jay Lee. Sutton was my favourite player outside Henrik of that era. Yeah, I love him still now. But yeah, real arrogance, swagger. He was on. I think he played a huge part in Henrik scoring 53 goals. Jay Lee as well. I don't think there's any two ways about that. I think England missed the trick in 2002. If you remember, Henrik, I think, had scored since playing with Chris Sutton. I think Henrik in the 2 seasons since Sutton arrived and since Martin O'Neill arrived as well had a combined total like 90 odd goals. In 2 seasons, it was astonishing. And we all know how many of those Sutton was involved in, if not assisting. You think what a foil he could have been for a certain Michael Owen at the 2002 World Cup, as opposed to Emil Heskey. I think they missed a trick there. They should have let bygones be bygones. He was the inform, one of the very much informed strikers. Contact comes in, Sapling boss. Any chance you're using the owl webcam mic? And he can see us going unbeaten for the rest of the. I don't know. No, no, it should be this mic. Is it a wee bit loud? Should definitely be the mic for the camera. 2 secs. Oh, he was right.
Not got a clue. Is that better? I told you I'm winging this. I am winging it. Favourite player, Graham Bell's in agreement with us. He says Sutton. The fact he's still roasting Sevco every day as well. Ronnie Pickard, not a bad shout. I think it goes hand in hand with the show as well. Big John at 96%. This is fit as I've seen him all season. Get warmed up. You're coming off. Still one of my favourite lines. Sutton was up for it. Agreed. He scored at Tannadice that day. And in comes Feed the Bear saying Sutton inside so strong. I hope the sound is sorted though, Contuck. You are miles ahead of me in terms of working this out and working this out. And what an avatar as well. Right. Nakamura comes in. Gonna play him in the midfield. I think he might have a lot of joy, bring good balance in there, attacking threat with. Get Lennon out. He doesn't need to play. Mark Kerr can come in, a Championship Manager legend. See, it's a blend of Championship Manager legends and Celtic legends. You can't go wrong, really. Comments flying in the night. Everyone in a good mood as always. I love it. Much better, says Stephen. Happy days. Honestly, I don't have a clue. Don't blame me. Right, let's go for it. I'm happy with the team. Yes. We'll go like this. What number was Nakamura? You took 25 as well, didn't he? We'll give him 25. I'm sure he was 25. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, if they can hear me. What a great start on Twitch. If anyone did watch on Twitch for the first ever time, though, I just went red button that right away. So, apologies. What can you do? Very kind words, Contact. Always got your back, boss. Now let's pump the Saints. Back the manager. Sack the board. Trust the process. I love it. Oh, no. No. What's going on? We've not been... Come on, we're better than this. Thought these days were over, Celtic. Come on. Jay Lee, mindset he was getting booked at Ibrox and he beckoned the ref towards him with one finger. Ibrox mob hated him because he put them in their place time and again. But yeah, there was a few. My favourite memory of Sutton, was we were playing Valencia at home, and like before there's a free kick taken, you know, and it's not like you could pause TV then or anything. You know, I think there was a moment before a free kick was taken for us. We were attacking side, and before like whoever's taking it, Lubo or something like that, is running up to hit the ball, the camera's sort of panned into the box, and it's just showing Sutton's like in some sort of like backing into Ayala, you know, jostling for position, and he's just stood on his toes, eh? But I was like, I watched it with my dad, and he went, "Did you see that?" And I was like, "Yes." And he stood on his toes. You see Ayala kind of wince, and he was meant to be, well, one of the hard men defenders of that era. So that was one of my favourite memories. I thought he was at it the whole time, Sutton, wasn't he? Right, let's see if this works. I know the tactic looks rubbish, but I've had a lot of joy with it in the past. Go easy on me. John, big bad John. Oh, Sutty! Yes! And Ronnie, there was a bit of you're better than that. Yeah, there was a bit when I said that. Oh, come on. Gary Miles, Larson attacking mid. Are you steaming? I'm not steaming, thank you. But it's just because Hartson and Sutton are inflexible. Although Sutton scored from the attacking mid. But Henrik, in the game, if you're a forward centre, you can kind of play the attacking MC role. If you're a striker centre, you don't tend to do as well there. Can he get that right? 1978. We'll play that in a bit, don't worry. We'll get to, I forgot about the date of birth game. Yeah, we'll do that again tonight. That seemed to go down well last week, so why not? My bizarre Rain Man knowledge. And Douglas Hughes, he's insane. He told you, Big John. Henke, shadow striker. He's just got that vision. Oh, for fuck's sake. St Johnstone are being pested in. Jersey Dudek, who I thought was a real upgrade on Rab Douglas, he's having a bit of a mare. That's 5 goals in his last 2 games, guys, that he's conceded. If only we'd signed him at this stage in real life, that would have been good, eh? Late goal. Oh, St Johnston's goal was disallowed. It's fine. I didn't even notice. Contact, cannot wait for guest of the year. Yeah, we'll do that around the 40-minute mark. I think that seems fair. We'll do it halfway. We'll do it half an hour. How about that, since folk are looking forward to it? Right, we'll do it halfway through the show. We'll say, right, half time. I don't know how many players we can do, because you don't want to use them all up, and then it becomes a boring feature. I can't believe I was trying to guess a contributor last week. Like someone in the comments here in Bath, that was a wee bit outrageous. I think it was going to my head a wee bit then. The game, by the way, not the bubbles. Right, Nakamura on his debut played an 8. Did he get an assist? He did. I think he's going to get a lot of it. I think this could be a busy column for Shunsuke Nakamura in Scotland. But a great start to his Celtic career. 3 points and an assist and a full start on his debut as well. Nakamura playing with the king. That's got to excite. That's a bit of fantasy football right there. And I know on last night's Monday Club, which was on a Tuesday, there was a wee bit of fantasy football creeping into me and Jonathan's January transfer window plans. But hey ho, you've got to do a bit of that. We're there to be laughed at sometimes. I am sure he was 78, Douglas, but we're not playing yet. Yes, Liam, great question. Did Naka play the same team as we got Ange Postecoglou from? Correct. He did. So it's Yokohama F. Marinos. So you'll see it. You'll have noticed it when I brought up his history there. So this is the side. If we look here, F. Marino, Yoko, that is the side that Ange Postecoglou won the J League with. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they've won the J League more times than any other side in history. Douglas Hughes, fuck me, he's right again. Bizarre, eh? It's bizarre. I'm Rain Man with useless information. Got a puppy off the ironmonger. It keeps making a bolt for the door. Scott Hout still doesn't know what day it is. Join the club, mate. Donny, I'll go one further than that. Nakamura is not just playing this season in Japan. 2 days ago, he just signed another 1-year contract. Unbelievable. So HDB, if he was born in 78, 43. Oh, then here we go. Here we go. I'll see how. Let's test the waters with how the Neil Lennon sort of vibe has calmed down yet, or if it has calmed at all. Jay Lee being as balanced as he possibly can. He says Lenny is a legend. The man gave more than most for Celtic. Second most successful Celtic manager since World War II, despite the bombs, the bullets, the threats, assaults, the sectarian hate campaigns, etc. And he wasn't, he did a good job in midfield for us as well. And actually was probably the most successful that transitioned from Martin O'Neill's side to Strachan's. He seemed to be able to adapt. A lot of them didn't like the changes that Strachan implemented. I suppose getting given the captain's armband always helps. Tahara, yeah, I know the one, Philip DeMarco. Yeah, we might just do some J-League Robin. You never know. Why not? Contact says he has a great affiliation with Neil Lennon. Well, there you go. That's good to know. He went down, I suppose, in a lot of our estimations last season. I think he pissed me off more when he was peddling the stories at the start of the campaign, almost like, see, I told you it'd be really hard. I told you it was a bit of a mess. It wasn't really just me. And, he seems to be doing a lot less of that now. Celtic started winning. If I'm honest, that has cheesed me off. But he's got to stay relevant somehow. He's got to keep his name out there because he wants to obviously be in the running. He's still got managerial ambitions. So I suppose he had to do it to try and stay relevant. I didn't particularly like it. Do we still have Lenny in the squad? Get off me. Do you know what? I didn't like that video when I seen him steaming. I really didn't like it. I thought he looked very emotional. The fact he went all the way to Newcastle on the day one of like the bans getting lifted, I like a pint and all that, but I just thought he looked drunk and emotional, a wee bit lost. And okay, some might think, yeah, he was just pissed, but if you look at his track record, in his life, he's always said he's drank quite a lot and stuff like that. And I just think he looked a wee bit upset and lost. And maybe I was reading too much into it. You never know. But Fender Telly comes in. Very good evening to you. As always, mate, thank you for watching. Good evening, Bhoycie boy. There hasn't been a man in world football that had the trouble Lenny did. He was more a man than any who attacked or threatened him. Hell. Mate, I like the fact, and I want time to be kind to Neil Lennon. That's the genuine truth. I think we all want, and I think, time does tend to look fondly back on people that have contributed so much. I just think in the cold light of day, there had to be there was always going to be a cooling off period with the fans, shall we say. And it's nice to see that there's been some positive comments about him. I know, with the Celtic. I know the Celtic. I don't get it. Met Neil recently, and he's still feeling the pain of last season. His passion love for Celtic should never be doubted. Again, I'm not trying to just bring up Jay Lee's comments and say they're balanced, everything he says, but if you've met him on a personal level and that's still shining through, then that's amazing. Lanky67, welcome along, mate. You've taken me way back, and this is the best football game back there, no doubt. Championship Manager is a religion of mine, Lanky. I've got to be honest, mate. This is how this whole me behind a microphone thing began, with streaming Championship Manager. Used to run a Super League, going back 3 years. And we used to get like 1,000 views on the Periscope on Twitter and stuff. It was crazy. And then I started doing my own streams like this in lockdown last year. And that obviously led to me sort of pitching in to go in the other pod. And now you kind of find yourself back to square one with a bus, to do it on. It's brilliant. he has burned his bridges with a lot of fans. His media tour after leaving left an even sourer taste in the mouth. That's what I was alluding to. I think the media thing, I know there's two sides to it, but yeah, it was cheesing me off at the time, if I'm honest with you. But, I would take personal conversations with him slightly more than what his maybe media persona's got to be to get headlines and things. Pato, though, good to have you with us as well, Pato. I'm saying that to everyone tonight. Welcome aboard, Pato. That sounded a bit more original. Lennon was a poor manager who had no qualifications for the job. He blew the league and the cup, got it permanently after a cup shocker versus Ross County. Got job second. It showed me what the board thought of the fans. I was all for him getting the job first time round. I just thought we needed from the sort of malaise that had came over the squad, this flatness, along with coupled with disappointing results under Mowbray. I thought it needed a jolt, and I thought Lennon did actually do that. Am I right in thinking he won all his league games, including against Rangers? In fact, it was at that game. Long range Lee Naylor free kick. Robbie Keane was outrageous. See, watching him live, that was a privilege, by the way. I wasn't against him. I actually think Lennon's first season, albeit we didn't win the league, that team was so exciting when they were all just getting together. And I was glad that you never got the likes of Sol Campbell and David James. I thought the youth of Kyals and Hoopers and that whole, who else was there in that team that first season? Izagiri, was like Bobby Carlos in that first season. And it was a real attacking brand of football. And I just don't think he's evolved as a manager with time as much as perhaps he could have. Was he qualified for the job first time round? Maybe not, but I cannot. I did enjoy it. Oh, mate, wouldn't that be a shitstorm if I came on daily at 12:30? I don't mind missing that other channel for this. I know, mate, but I like the odd wee pop at them, but well, not at them, they're just at him, really. But I think, yeah, I don't know what to push it, mate. Going on at the same time. What else have we got? There we go. And again, Jay Lee banging the drum for Lennon, and I don't mind that. All about having various opinions and about them all getting brought on the screen, because I think that's how healthy debate, and that's why the bus is such a unique, wonderful mix of beautiful human beings, as Brendan Rodgers would say. Pato, he was more successful than Martin O'Neill, Strachan, Rodgers, Billy McNeil, Tommy Burns, etc. I think that's up for debate. Statistically, maybe, but I think that you could have a good debate with that. If you're going purely on, trophies won and things like that, then yeah, maybe. There must be a stat in there. That's why G Lee is saying that he knows. Emilio Izagiri, Celtic love you more than you will know. That first season was just too good. And the Glasgow CSC comes in. Yes, Bhoycie, I'm on the bus. He says yet again, mate, there's going to be many more bus journeys with you, mate. You can be the, what is it they call it? Shotgun. You can help me direct it sometime. And here is a fun question I do want to put up, because the Double Doon show's coming back, guys, very, very soon. We're not going to do it this weekend, New Year's Day. I'll do a show on New Year's Day, though. Why not? But the plan will be the week after to do the Double Doon show. So I'm just trying to check the date here. Sorry. So what will the date be in the calendar? That'll be Friday or Saturday. Friday the 7th or Saturday the 8th. And it will be up to whoever the guest is. But the question I want to put to you is, who wants to come on the Bhoycie bus? Now, I know it's might not be for everyone. People like to watch, and that's fine as well, of course. But if you want to come on the Double Doon show with me, take part in the Double Doon quiz, talk some Celtic, we'll go through all the usual talking points, have some banter, crack a beer if you want, always welcome to do so on the Bhoycie bus, then let me know. Send me a DM. I'm on Twitter. My Twitter ad's at the bottom, Russell Boyce 1. Send me a wee message and I will get back to every single person as always, and we'll take it from there. So that could be cool. And of course, I don't want this to become, generic, where it's only guys, that are ex-footballers and we're saying, what was your favourite memory? Or, you know, what do you remember the first time you picked up a football? Who gives a fuck? We've heard all that from so many platforms now. That's why Open Goal I found so refreshing, that he was asking naughtier stories and that. But I just think, why not just get some of you guys on and keep it that bus community spirit? I think that could be the way forward for us. And Mary Cunningham, I'm not going to bring that comment up. I'm not quite sure what that means. If you're being a Snyder, the block button's there. I'm ready to snipe you out. And I will. So if I think there was anything like that, if that's you been smart, then trust me, I've got a suspicion it might have been. So you can say your piece next and try and explain it. If it's just banter sound, if not, you will be out. I can't be asked with folk being twats. It's not really my bag. I like a positive bus journey, and so should all of you. The debate about Neil Lennon is raging on, but I've got to go to Easter Road. Two clubs that Lennon's managed, funnily enough. Certainly with, probably his final season at each not going the way he wanted, but with trophies along the way at both as well. Won the championship with Hibs, of course. Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. We're leaking goals with my two at the back. Is Big Bad John. Big Bad John gets in there. Nakamura, he is going to be a signing. And this is the fantasy football aspect that I love, because, imagine Nakamura in that Mark O'Neill squad. I know we did a bit of this last week, but I mean, it would have been epic, right? Nakamura, maybe you'd have got another year out of Lubo if we had Nakamura and they could start just rotating them in that. Oh, how good would that have been? Liam Collo, he's the first one I can see in the comments to say it. What day would it be for the double down? Boom! There's the answer to your question. I brought up the banner, mate. So double doom, we are going to do this. I want to do it this way. I've made my mind up. I've taught myself into it. And there's no point in me doing shows like the Monday Club where I say it's an open forum. Okay, I'll bring up talking points, but I want all you guys as involved, and I'll try and bring up as many comments, even on the Championship Manager squad, where it's a more nostalgia sort of debate, for me to then do a quiz show and just try and get, I don't know, people of certain status. I think we go, and maybe I will, by the way, get the odd guest that'll excite you. But I think along the way we should be getting some of the Bhoycie bus regulars on, and have some fun and see how they enjoy it. They might really take to it and maybe set up a podcast of their own. Why not give people that want a platform? Why not? And I know it's not, do you know what I mean? It's not like Wembley I'm putting you on, do you know what I mean? But it's all right. So thank you for that, Liam. Drop me, if you're on Twitter, drop me a wee DM. If not, I don't know how we'll work it out. Find me on Facebook or something, mate. Pato, Bhoycie, my bird fancies you. Well, what can I say? Mate? I don't know why I brought that up. I wish I had now. I'm probably getting more embarrassed than you now, mate. But that's a very nice thing of her to say or do if she fancies me. Sound. The Mary jokes are coming in. Jay Lee, there's another interesting one. Momo Silla was a disappointment. I think it's funny though. I was talking about this last week. You forget when you watch The Road to Seville again, and let's be honest, we all have probably watched The Road to Seville within the last year, 2 years max. You don't go longer than 2 years without watching The Road to Seville. And you've got to say that it's funny when you see the impact that, or the amount of minutes maybe the likes of Momo Silla got. I think he might have even started at Anfield. Someone can check that for me. And I thought he was going to come in, and to be honest, I thought he would have done a really, really good job for us. Better protect John Hartson's fitness here as well, whilst I'm blethering. But I thought he was going to do great because he looked so good at St Johnstone, but it wasn't to be. And it's funny in this game as well, Jay Lee, because he can play as many positions, I think, as he could play in real life. Anywhere down the right, up front, midfield, the lot. Donny Boy's boyfriend fancies me too. That's good to know, mate. Good to know. Jason Kearney agrees that Silla was brutal. Mega Beast comes in. He wants to know what height I am. It's a strange question, but 5'8", you know, in my heels. Not 5. I'm about 5'8". It's all about stature, though, mate. You know what I mean? I can fill a room too. That's a joke, by the way. Fucking hell. Right, who else is here? Loving all the comments flying in again. Friend, I was watching the Stan Petrov charity game today. Oh, not a dry eye in the house. Henrik still looked impressive, as did Lubo. Do you remember the charity one where Henrik played against Man United legends? Whose tribute game was that? Was it John Kennedy's? And honestly, what a game! What a game! Henrik scored a hat trick, but he looked then. He must have been about 40 because he was born in 1971, obviously. So just trying to work out what year that game was. He must have been at 40. Aye. But he still looked good enough. You're still like thinking, give him a contract. Right, will we do it? Will we do it? I've got a name for the game as well. I've got it. I've got a name. He's a like this. He's a like this. Just typing these up now. I'm really meant to have them all typed up before, but as you say, I was working earlier, then had dinner to make. So get your players' names in now. Any player, right, from the era of the game we're playing tonight, 2000, say even between like 2000, 2002, that sort of era. Any player from that era, if you name them, I'll tell you what year they were born within 5 seconds. Any player from that era, I'm just typing this up, will tell you the year of their birth within 5 seconds. Why not say 5? 8 of Bhoycie. I think I'm really funny coming up with that. Right, let's get them. I've played barely any Championship Manager tonight. Let's tell the truth. In comes Contact with the first one. Fabian Barthez. He's 1971. He is 1971. Shall we confirm it? Fabian Barthez, 1971. Get in there. Oh, it was fun having you around, Mary, but I'm just not quite sure you're for me. So I've hit the block button. Goodbye. It's that easy. It's that easy when you know how. Right, who's next in the comments? But Barthez, 1-0 to Bhoycie. In comes Cafu. 1970. 1970, a year older. 1970. Oh shit, this could be curtains already. No, it's not. 1970. Oh, Liam. Oh, I think I bought the wrong person. Oh, no. Wait the new. Douglas Hughes, if you're watching, I'll need to find out how to take you off the block list. I've blocked the wrong person. Mary's gone now, though, don't worry. What an idiot. Right, who comes in next? Paul Shields. Oh, shit, that's good. That's good. 1981. 1981 for Shields. Oh, shit. Yes! Get in there. Figo. 1972. 72 for Figo. Come on. Yes! Jay Lee, Maldini's year of birth, 1968. It's a good one, though. It's a good one. One of my favourite players of all time. AC Milan top 1 tonight, actually. Or tracky, whatever you call it. I can't believe I've blocked Douglas Hughes by accident. I don't even know how to unblock people. Shit. Paolo Maldini, yeah, 1968. I know it's weird. Damien Duff says Contact 1979. 79 for Duff. Yes. Right, let me just quickly see here. Guess. Oh God, I don't know how to unblock him. Oh shit, man. I feel so bad. I am hopeless at this. Right, last one, and it comes in. Oh my God. I don't want to bring this one up, actually. This is hard. Oh, shit. Stefan Bonis, 1977. Oh, I don't know about this one. This could be... If I get the one wrong, it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, man. I can't believe I blocked that guy, man. Douglas, mate. It was an accident. Catch up on Spotify. That was a joke. Stefan Bono! My superpowers have failed me. Stefan Bonis. I was sure he was... No, I wasn't sure. But we'll call it a day for Date of Boys for this week. I'll keep that banner though, so I can just put that up. Halfway point every Wednesday, we'll do a Date of Boys. That was good fun, wasn't it? That was good fun. Right, a bit of play some Championship Manager, since I do say that I will be streaming this live, which just turns into a carry on. I can't even believe I got Stefan Bonis wrong. Stefan Bon. I don't know how to say his name, to be honest. It's not going to be Stefan Bonis, is it? Oh, we are challengers. Kenny Dalglish, manager of Aston Villa. You are absolutely right. Nostra Bhoycie, Damish, you ain't, mate. 1 year out. But it's good to know. That's how you know I'm not cheating, man. Do you know what I mean? Liam Collo giving us some agent info. It's not the first time, I don't think, from you, Liam. Dazin Maida to Celtic will be an initial loan deal with an obligation to buy him in the summer for around £2 million. How's everyone feeling about that? I think, it seems to be quite universal amongst the support. We're all really looking forward to that one. I mean, yeah, I don't know there was going to be a loan thing necessary beforehand. I'm not quite sure what the point in that is, but as Scott Howe's asking the same question as me, if you could shed any light on that, Liam, or anyone else, that'd be great. I'll give you some speculation, is that apparently, there was issues with the medical. One report saying he'd passed it, one report saying he'd failed it. So could that be a tie-in with that they've found something they've got a wee concern about? I don't know. Douglas Hughes, man. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to... I don't even know. Someone find out how you get someone unblocked, and we can give a big, drum roll for Douglas. StreamYard I'm using. Just Google it for me. Unblock guest live on StreamYard. And let's see if we can get Douglas back on. Oh, see what happens. Mary Cunningham, you absolute weirdo. Speaking of people with false avatars, I did invite that guy. What's that mad guy? He uses like a Disney cartoon or something, and he's as his avatar on Twitter. I think he's called Chris McLaughlin, or so he says that's his name or whatever. He's putting up jokes about Phil O'Donnell's death and stuff. I asked him on the Bhoycie bus. This is why don't you come on and justify your jokes? He never replied. But then when someone does a wee meme of you on Twitter, he gets involved now on This Wee Freak or whatever it was. What's that effect? Even DM'd me. DM'd me on Twitter, inviting me on his show, and then obviously they could read what I'd said. It was very, respectful to an extent, and basically I'd invite them to come on to either apologise or not. I thought, you've went too far. As fellow Rangers fans are asking, show us what the tweet is, and of course he never wanted to do that, did he? Because of course his tweet was absolute scum. Russ, hit his name and unblock. I can't hit his name. All his comments disappeared once I blocked him. It's a disaster. Oh, Dougie Hughes, where are you, mate? Where are you? I might need to work this out after. Right. I'm sorry, Douglas, you're missing the show, mate. Oh, God. Honestly, live TV, that's what this is, live TV. This is certainly not show business. Right, let's go with some changes to side. Ambrosini's been nearly an ever-present. What a signing he was to get for Celtic. In comes Catholic Rebel. Good to have you, Bob McCobb. What year is that? He says, you've got Championship Manager 0102. It looks similar. You're absolutely right. It is Championship Manager 0102, Bob. And it's just a great nostalgia trip. Not to be taken too seriously. Fender Telly says he sees Big Nero is off to Dubai for a holiday. Every time I hear that Dubai name, I hide under the table. I don't think I could even bring myself to go to Dubai. Ever. It's just a no, isn't it? It's like that place. And after the request from earlier, we'll get Henrik Larsson up top for this home match against Motherwell. What is happening with you? Apart from me blocking people I didn't mean to block, Catholic Rebel like Douglas Hughes. Celtic's doing swimmingly on the stream, which is always good to see. Come on down, Douglas Hughes. The price is right. I hope he forgives me. Like, I hope he doesn't think like it was deliberate. King Size Homer! It's his first time catching the Champman stream live. He says, get Keane signed pronto. Which one? If you mean Robbie, he's made a big money move to Leeds United. I think he cost them 13 million in real life from Inter Milan. It's going to be hard to price him. Leeds are deadly in this era. So he might be very difficult to sign. But if it's Roy, you mean, well, I would love to sign Roy Keane at any time. Wanker, he's happy Bernard Higgins ain't joining us. I think there's a universal gladness at that, 100%. It seemed a simple decision to make, such was the backlash from the supporters. What the hold-up was, I'll never know, but at least it seems to have been nipped in the bud, and we can move on. Jay Lee, after the 6-2 game, I heard a guy in Bothwell called his dog Bobby Petter, no joke. Oh, that is too good. That's world-class, in fact. I have... just cut a bit calling your dog Bobby Petter. I'm going to call my dog Douglas Hughes because I feel so bad. He must be like that cheeky wee shite's only got, 1,000 subscribers. He's already blocking them. Oh dear. In comes comments left, right, and centre. See, try to multitask. I tell you what, it's no easy. Who have we got? Right. Pato, Dougie Hughes, lost in space. Catholic Rebel, your son, man. It's just a mere slip of the mouse. Johnson, what a boy. And he says, back to your roots of Champman, bro. Love it. I was talking about this earlier. How it is very much back to my roots. And the first time I was behind the mic was doing Championship Manager themed streams and things like that. So that is funny for you to mention that. Thank you for watching as always, mate. Means the world to me. Right, let's get Big Sutty on. Henrik, playing a 10 up front. Maybe you were right earlier, but I'm dropping him back to AMC. Anyway, can he call it Douglas? Oh, my mate at high school. I remember going to his house after tea, and he's going to the dog. He's calling the dog Deefer. I'm like, Deefer? And he goes, aye, D for dog. Real name, D for dog. Tough crowd tonight. It's difficult when you're talking to yourself in a microphone, and you crack a joke and you've not got anyone to remotely give you an insight as into whether you're being funny or not. Lanky says, free Douglas Hughes. I agree, mate. But I think when I come out the broadcast, I'll be able to do it, but you'll just need to sit the rest of this one out. I'm sorry, Dougie, mate. Douglas, Dougie, whatever you prefer. Come back to the Bhoycie bus one day. And yeah. He's probably laughing though, thinking my stream's collapsed. You know what I mean? He probably doesn't even realise that I've blocked him. Martin Palermo, what a player. Annoyingly though, he's moved Bob to Villarreal at the start of that season, so you can't get him to season 2 or 3 now. But I used to get him for Boca Juniors, Martin Palermo, and he was amazing. Philip DeMarco's laughing. D for dog. Honestly, mate, I just think that's world-class patter. World-class. King-size Homer comes back in. Which king? Come on, Bhoycie. You know which one I mean. However, also signing Robbie and pairing him with Henrik would be sensational. Always think of Ian Crocker when I even see the word sensational, and you think of that glorious chip, don't you? My progress has been so slow in the champ stream tonight. Honestly, I've barely got anywhere. Correct. Good spot, Jay Lee. Mark Anthony is undoubtedly getting more game time than what he got in real life. He's just one of those players in the game. I actually had to bring him back. I don't know if you've seen the earlier streams. I've paid a 6-figure sum for him to get him back from Berwick Rangers. But look how he's doing. 8 goals and 10 starts. It's not bad at all. It's not quite Henrik-esque, but he's doing well. Douglas has just done a wee timeout. I know there was even an option to hit the timeout button. I was right in there with the block. Ugh, I hope it's not permanent. No. You can hit the timeout button, or you can hit the block button, and Mary was getting blocked. I went and clicked Douglas, so fingers crossed he can get back on. He must hate me. Donny boy, I'm a big fan of chips and cheese, mate. I totally agree. And look who we've got in the UEFA Cup third round. Now, slightly before my time, but Partizan Belgrade, but it's not a famous 4-4 game. I'm sure, was it 4-all? Or was it Partizan Belgrade? Someone can correct me. Showing my lack of Celtic knowledge here. Oh, yeah, I've hit the block button on him 100%. Like, it was like, it gave me the option, time out or blocked. I went, oh, sod that, Mary. I'm just gonna block her outright. Comes up, faded letter in Douglas Hughes is blocked. Oh, God. Pato with an interesting stato. Martin Palermo missed 3 penalties in 1 game once. That's outrageous. Like, who's letting him take the third one in the first place? Just crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk. Right. I wanted another centre-back, didn't I? And this was the guy who was high on my agenda to try and sign. Going to go back in. Funds are still looking healthy as well. DeMarco, you and your Henrik Larsson wanting to sell him nonsense. Yes, Jackie scored the full Jakanovsky. Yes, Jason Kearney. It was Partizan Belgrade that. I'm not losing the plot completely. Martin Palermo, 50-yard header. 5-4 on the night, lost 6-6 on away goals. That's what it was. Good knowledge. I thought it was 4-4 for some reason. Remember when we lost to Bratislava 5-0 and then we went and beat them 4-0 in the home tie? You thought Strachan was going to be a goner early days there, right? You know, I feared for him, but he did a good job overall as well, and probably another one that, you know, history looks favourably on now, if we're all completely honest with each other. Anyway, I'm digressing again. Everyone's talking about chips, cheese, curry, chicken, madras, peshwari, naans. What is going on in the chat? I turned my eyes off it for 2 minutes just because I'm scared I'm going to block someone again. And, you know, it's going nuts. You can smell the European glory. Don't let us down, Russ. Do it for Douglas. I will try my best. I will strive to do it for Rab Douglas. And Jersey Dudek, of course. Goal down. 5 minutes. Oh, dear. Oh, come on. We want Europe after Christmas. Oh, Jesus. It's getting worse. No. King of Kings. Oh, my God. What's happened to Jersey Dudek? He's playing a 4 out of 10 rating. And ironically, we now turn to Rab Douglas in Europe to save our bacon, to save our chances of European football after the Christmas break. Can we do it? Jay Lee, Russell, it's all food for thought. I like that one. Very good. Celtic were in to get David Weir before he went to Ibrox. We'd have had a defence of Weir, Tabili and Shite. I did not know this. It's 4-1 to Partizan Belgrade. We're going to end up in a similar tie. Where's Jakanovsky? We're going to need him. We do need a goal, 100%. 4-1's going to be too big. Yes, Ambrosini. Could we get third? A third away goal would make it very interesting at Celtic Park. Come on. Come on. Right, get Anthony off. Why is Sutton not starting? Bhoycie. I told you I was distracted. And Hartsoner's playing the wrong role as well. Come on. I should have went with a more defensive-looking midfield away in Europe. Do you know that? Too gung-ho. Go on. Go on. Get a third. Oh, he clipped the bar at the end. Oh, I tell you what, it is going to be tight. It's time. Oh, the puns are flying in now, Russell. It's time you sold the jersey. Already, it feels like I might have to. I hope you're not planning to drive the bus home, Russell. I'll end up like the Rangers bus pre-liquidation. Dear, oh dear, mate. 4 at half-time, I know. But 4-2, we're not completely out it. Rab Douglas didn't come on and do any better than Dudek either, but his form has dipped. You know, it's patchy. There's the form guide there, a 6. A 9, which is great. Then a 6. 7's good. And then a 4. And he seems to be conceding goals. Four goals there, 1 there. Yeah, look how many braces we've conceded as well. Well, not braces. 2-goal games, or whatever it was. Bratislava was McManus' first goal, and I won £400. Wow. First goal in the second half, I think he's saying there. In Rust Ball, we trust. Michael Quinn comes in. He loved a gat. Beep, beep. And do you remember the song, was it Whitfield's Saturday Night? She says, did you get at the start? Did you get? Dun, 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 dun. I'm telling you, she says, did you get at the start? Listen to it tonight. You'll see what I mean. Right, how many more games are we going to do? We've got a couple of minutes. Oh, shall we go there? Why not? Why not go there? And let's see if we can get a result. Bitterly disappointed. But that's terrible. Right. Then comes Paul McFarlane with a late evening, Russell. Good evening to you, sir. Hope you are well. 3-5-2. Big bad John in behind Henke. I think John's going to need to go back up top. But I think what I'm going to do is this. So it's a bit more protection like 3-5-2. But it's going to let the wide players get further forward. I'm going to put Henrik AMC. Bring back Big Bad John. No. Yeah, Big Bad John and Chris Sutton up front. Yes. Naka's going to play. I'm going to play him in that deep role in there. It doesn't look good, but trust me, it will work. The comments are coming in again. The flying in. People are getting, what is it? The other side of the city call it, the other team call it battle fever on. Well, we are going to war. King Size Homer says this is war. Yes, inverted wingers, you could call it. I see what you're doing, Bob McBob. I'm all for the good patter, though, mate. Put out the most physical side versus them, Russ, and wade into them. What do you think about that? I think it was Daniel Leach. Evening, mate. Nice one, Daniel. I'm just blocking people tonight by accident. Apologies if you're next on the list. I don't mean to. No, I'm only teasing, but earlier on, Douglas Hughes, someone can tell Douglas Hughes, it was a slip of the mouse, and I blocked him from the Bhoycie bus altogether. Right. Yeah, this could work. This could work. Plenty of physicality, I feel, in there as well. God, Dudek or Douglas and goals. Jeez, oh. Petrov's a bit out of sorts, but 7 assists in 19 games. All right, here we go. Last game of the night. Last game of the stream. Unless we get beaten, I'm doing another match like 100%. Henrik! Yes! Get in the arc. Canija. Ah. Oh no. Oh, we're at the crossbar. Douglas is as bad as Dudek. Sutty, what you doing, my man? Hartson's the same. Well, if they're both going to play crap, you're as well putting Henrik up top, aren't you, really? Daniel Leach, it is an interesting information. I have had a lot of joy with it over the years. Of course, not when I go live to you. You're at this baying mob. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, honestly, I need another goalie, I think. I'm in trouble now. Scalped him at Celtic Park, but the wheels are coming off the bus. Stephen McDonald, good night. Thanks, mate. Bring on Neil Lennon, hopefully just to distract him. That physicality that you were talking about, Jay Lee, why not? Let's do this. Let's get Nakamura on that ball. Come on. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, my God. Whose idea was it to play this game before I finished up? You know, we concede every shot on goal near enough. 6 shots on goal, 5 goals conceded. There's going to be folk taking screenshots of this, isn't there? Oh, shit. Don't know what to say. Oh, Andy Echo Scott. It's not acceptable. I agree it's not acceptable. Russ is going to have a lot to answer for. He does. Julie says, taxi for us, worse record than Mowbray. Ronnie Pickering, get off me. What a disaster. What a disaster indeed. I mean, you know, all I can reassure the fans is there's no one hurting more than me right now. And I will strive to do everything I possibly can to fix it. Feed the bear, not mess around, Russ, you're sacked. We're a point off the top after 17, but it's a deeply disappointing result. Right, we need to play St Mirren at home and try and finish with some goals. And we're going to go back to the mad formation. That's, yeah, just play them all 3 up top. Why not? Get a Gat right back. Get Nakamura doing the forward runs. That'll do. Get Guppy at left back. Give him a game. Players that let us down so bad. Goals, it's Dimitri Karin. Disgusted in my goalkeepers. I really thought Dudek for £3 million, you know that? I thought, wow, what a bit of business. Remember him, Mark Poom. Oh, I don't have time to look for goalkeepers. I'll look for some after the stream's finished and I'm trying to unblock Douglas Hughes. This is karma for blocking Douglas Hughes by accident, isn't it? I agree, Paul. I agree. Playing Naka just behind the front 3, right? Well, I'm going to do it as close to that as possible. As you can see, that he's going to be the guy doing the forward run. And if I need to bring him further forward, then I will as well, Donny boy. It's a bit of respite. Pato, you're sacked. Dude, Eck. Was it 5 penalties? A lot of unhappy players there, Bhoycie. I never noticed that, Bob McBob. I certainly hope not. The Brown Warrior, you need to fix this by Brian McGregor and playing it left back. Rogers swears by it. Oh, the snide's all coming in now, eh? Oh, God. Hit unsubscribe on the way out. Do you know what? Pure dud, Dudek. Oh, even 3-0. It's not making. Nobody cares, do they, really? League Cup. Everyone's now going to say we could have went out of the League Cup. We didn't care about the League Cup. But if we had went out the League Cup, everyone would say they did care about it. You fickle fans. Give Henrik a break. Put Naka there, why no? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing the plot now. King size over. Yes, Russell. 3 different keepers in one season. And all before December as well. The Lennon is strong with you. Yeah, it is a bit Neil Lennon-esque. My goalkeeping rotation is really a case, as it was last season, of pinning the tail on the donkey. Literally, I think that is what was going on last year. 3-5-2, go full Martin O'Neill. It's a shout, Brown Warrior. It is a shout. Pato, we lost 5-1 at Ibrox in the 2000-2001 season. Concede 5 corners, lost 4 goals. This time it was just play a shot and have a shot, and concede a goal. So yeah, I mean it was a poor show, and I can't deny that. But we've bounced back from adversity before, not just this Celtic side, but last season under Martin O'Neill as well. What is this? You have the rights to televise me and Scott's tennis game next year. It will be a shimming great game. Mate. I mean, I don't have anything better than the silly webcam on top of my screen, but I'm bringing it, mate. And we will definitely record that. We'll do a bit of commentary as well. You and Scott playing tennis sounds an epic afternoon of chaos and fun. Feed the bear. Football manager or bus driver, you decide. I've got to take it on the chin. I'm bitterly disappointed. I'm getting worse at that accent. I am bitterly disappointed. That's gonna hurt. I'm not even risking going to Tynecastle. Right, we will call it a night there. Thank you to everyone who's watched. As always, it has been great fun streaming my favourite game ever and seeing all the comments flying. Just for the banter. Why don't we play that tune at the end as well? Why not? You can listen to it if you want. If you want to hear the proper version, it is by my man Brian Catigan. It's called "I Can't Be That One You Want."
The seagulls follow Chora. It's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.
Talking nonsense. So I thought, no, enough's enough. Why should I put up with that? Talking nonsense. So I thought, no, enough's enough. Why should I put up with that?